The title is true. I've gone over 365 days without no poom poom, no kitty cat, just to prove to myself that it is possible in today's society. I got tired of watching other people's semen retention videos. I got tired of watching other people's no fat videos. I was like, let me start being more productive. Let me start being a producer instead of a consumer, because we get wrapped up in consuming junk, whether it be from Instagram, which is soft corn, by the way. We get so caught up in just nonsense, putting our focus elsewhere instead of inside of ourselves. And that's what 1 year of celibacy has taught me. See, I first started off as going into no fap, like, yo, I don't want to masturbate. Masturbation's for losers. Like touching yourself while watching other people play, you know, get into action is so weird. If I really want to indulge, I can make this myself. So this was my mindset going into NoFap. Like it's so weird. Then NoFap eventually grew into semen retention. And day by day, I'm seeing how my mind became less desexualized. It got less harder, and less harder. Pause. Right? Who made that up? This just shows how sexualized our mind is. And as a man, when you desexualize your mind, you get to see the woman, but not only women, society for what it really is. We've been overindulging in our flesh. So I took the initiative to take a step back and not indulge in activities that weakens me, that doesn't give me any sort of income, insight, information, or doesn't make me better as a man. It's strictly an impulse to get you to waste your energy, waste your seat on the bed sheets, waste your seat inside some socks, waste your seat inside of a woman that you don't even care about, that you may have a baby with because you didn't use any protection. Oh, that's the society we're in. We're being programmed by music. We're being programmed by the images on Instagram. And you may say it's non harmful. You may say it's innocent scrolling, but these scrolls, these you scrolling, these images of these BBLs, these BBWs, these nice racks, beautiful women, these images live in your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind plays these images over and over again, and especially it plays these images when you sleep, which is why most men have that morning wood, that morning boner, or that late night wood, those late night sessions. Because when the melatonin kicks in, right, late at night, your brain is sexualized and it sees these images. And what going celibate slash semen retention does is to desexualize your mind and make you focus on yourself, the now, your goals, and whatever you want to accomplish. See, I see having a sexualized mind is the same thing as having a vice, as drinking, smoking. This should be considered a vice, right? And if you're a younger man watching this, it may be more difficult for you. And I'm not even going to give you the advice to not, go on semen retention and stuff like that. But this is for guys who know deep down that they have a problem, that watching porn takes too much time. They spend too much time scrolling on the gram looking at those women. You have to delete the app and desexualize your mind, reprogram your mind. You cannot trust your brain and your subconscious mind right now, because your subconscious mind right now is telling you that it's okay. Only 10 more minutes. Oh, I could follow one more Instagram model. Excusing. You're justifying the excuses. You're justifying the ends to a mean, the means to an end. This 5 minutes, these 10 minutes, that one more follow of that Instagram girl will have you back into the loop of wasting your seed, wasting your life force, wasting your chi. And what I realize is those who stay on this semen retention, who stay on this celibacy, have a strong why on why they're doing it. So I got through the first part of the video on why I was doing it. And it's imperative for you to find your why. It's just like with anything else. If you're doing something because of a trend, if you're doing something because of it's a fad, or you saw your friend do it, or you heard someone else do it, and it's all these good benefits, right? Then your reasoning on why you're doing something is not strong enough, and it will be easy for you to break because the foundation on why you started in the first place is not strong enough. Why do you want to become celibate? Why do you want to do semen retention? I could tell you after a year plus, my focus been through the roof. And you guys are gonna see it through these videos. You guys are gonna see it through the energy. It's just out of sight, out of mind. Like I can't scroll on Instagram like that. I have another Instagram of just like business accounts, motivational, informational things of that sort because you know where you are in your journey. If you go through an Instagram post and you see a woman in a bikini and that triggers you to load up the hub, then you might as well unfollow. You might as well delete the app and just get it out of your mind, get it out of your sight. Because we give ourselves day by day. Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to do it whenever. I'm going to start till no fat November and start doing it. No, start now. We're waiting for some external validation, some external circumstance to govern our actions today when that's not the correct way to go about it. We have to go about it right now as if today is our last. We can't keep indulging in the request of our flesh. Rather, aid your mind. Your mind is all. Because when I scroll and look at pictures now, it's almost disgusting. And it's disgusting how normal sexualization and sex has been so public. I love the cultures where people are more modest, more reserved, and things like that. Nothing's wrong with sex and stuff like that, but it's already crossed the point where there's too much. People are getting more addicted to their phone. People are getting more addicted to why, just going on only yams. Only yams shouldn't exist if every man was on their purpose, if everybody was on their purpose. And me being celibate for over a year, me practicing semen retention for over the year, it feels like I conquered one of my vices. When you go to Alcohol Anonymous, and the first thing you say is, "I'm so and so, and I'm an alcoholic," acknowledging that there's a problem. You have to acknowledge that there's a problem within yourself in order to stop you fapping, in order to stop you looking at those Instagram models on OnlyFans. Get rid of that sexual brain fog. You know how you have brain fog from smoking, from clouding your brain? You have brain fog from just drinking so much, you're hazy and everything. Oval sexualization brings upon brain fog. And when you go so long without looking at sexual content, women shaking their behinds on music videos, everywhere, just look, even walking the public and seeing scandalous dressing women, you become desensitized to it. You become numb to it. And you were like, that's nice. But back to the grind. The grind becomes more important than you looking at these women. I see it now as time being wasted at all the times, I was dealing with women trying to raise their interest and bringing them to the crib. And when I could all be making videos, I could be doing this type of stuff. But you live and you learn, and everybody has their time. But the important takeaway from going on semen retention and being celibate is clear mind. Your productivity goes up. Your mind becomes clear, and you feel like as if you stopped drinking or as if you stopped smoking, that clean feeling. You feel as if you took a nice shower after you've been in the hot sun all day in the dirt, playing basketball and you took a nice clean shower, that's how you feel when your mind is not desexualized. You don't put women on a pedestal anymore. I never had that issue, but you don't. Truth is, this is a rite of passage every man must go through, is the desexualization of man. Don't worry about if she won't text you back. Don't worry about if you fucked up. Don't worry about if she has a man. Don't worry about all that. If you worried about that stuff, you're not worried on the right things and your mind is not in the right spot to push you towards success. But I don't want to make this video too long. I will be talking more about this. You guys find the purpose on why you're doing anything, not just semen retention, but find the why on anything. And your life, your vision will become clearer, and your brain as well. So this has been More Studios. Click the link in the bio for the Cage Bird Still Flies. And until next time, you guys be well. One.